There is a quiet thought that most people try to silence as quickly as possible. It usually appears late at night or in moments of stillness when distractions fade. The thought is simple and terrifying. What if this isn't the life I was supposed to live? Not because of failure, not because of tragedy, but because at some point you made choices without realizing they were choices at all. From the moment you were born, a script began to form around you. Family expectations, social norms, ideas of success that were never questioned, only inherited. You were told what a good life looks like. You were shown what to desire. You were rewarded when you complied, and subtly punished when you didn't. And slowly, without any dramatic moment, you adapted. Most people never wake up inside their own lives. They wake up inside routines, inside responsibilities they didn't consciously choose, inside identities that feel familiar but strangely hollow. And the most dangerous part is this: nothing feels wrong enough to escape. There is food on the table, there is structure, there is movement, there is noise. So the question never becomes, is this my life? It becomes, why do I feel empty even though everything seems fine? The mind is very good at justifying discomfort. It says, this is normal. It's just stress. Everyone feels like this. Be grateful. But beneath those explanations, something remains unsettled. Because a life that is not truly yours does not feel like pain. It feels like numbness. You go through the motions. You perform versions of yourself that work well in public. You answer questions automatically. You smile when expected. You plan for a future that feels abstract and distant. And sometimes, when you imagine a different path, a different version of yourself, it feels almost dangerous, not because it's impossible, but because it would require admitting that the current life was never inevitable, that it was shaped gradually, quietly, one compromise at a time. Most people don't fail at life. They drift away from themselves. And the tragedy is not that they suffer, it's that they never realize why. Because the system doesn't need to trap you physically. It only needs to keep you distracted enough to never ask the wrong questions. Questions like, who would I be without expectations? What would I choose if no one was watching? What parts of me were slowly silenced to make this life work? If this resonates, it doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means something is alive inside you. Awareness is uncomfortable. It destabilizes familiar narratives. It creates tension between who you are and who you've been performing as. But that discomfort is not the enemy. It is the signal. Because the moment you truly see that this may not be your life, you are no longer fully asleep inside it. And that realization changes everything. If this made you pause, even for a second, leave a comment with what you felt. Subscribe if you want more reflections like this. And if you're still watching, ask yourself one last question. If this isn't your life, whose life are you living?